It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down, 49ers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an exploit.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Finds him over the middle. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Cut down the field, Leggett. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
17-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Claws red. Here we red. Yellow. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Teterola McMillan. They get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set hut. Black force. Set hut.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Panthers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. Plowing up the middle. That's good for a gain of 5. Stuffed Blocked on the play by Big Chris Jones.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Purdy to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Williams. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Third and goal, Purdy. Chased out to his right. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Right, blue strike, 52, blue. Blaster, 6, 10.
Now Young. That's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go. 60 red, shot, red, yellow, steel, black, claws, red, needle, set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Drill green, green jack, fit black shot, cut.
4th down, here's Young. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Hand off now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now on 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Now it's Young. Catch made over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Here we go. 45. White.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Black 40. Fury, yellow. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Sit. Mega. Set. Hut. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Red, yellow, black shot. Red, hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers tie it just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returnable from near the end zone.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Edo blue striker. Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over at their own 5 following the interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is second and long. Young throwing here. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Caught by Hubbard. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Remember, a black shot. Ready, 38. Ready.
Here's Young again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Black Ultra.
Again, it's Young. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. First down, ball at the 36.
Ready. Come on, set. Black 40.
Here's a give to Hubbard. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Green, let's cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Low left side, caught by Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Set, cut. Blue, 32.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Claws red. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Panthers jump in front now by 5.
Panthers 21, 49ers 16. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's got it over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
And a 49er first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete out to the right. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down. To the air again. Purdy falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, third and long. Ayuk makes the catch. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Shot, black shot. 6, black.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Black 40. Claw, 10. Red, cycle. Fury, yellow, ready.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Come on, set. 6, green jack, blaster, 6. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
10, black. Seal, black, ready.
Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Got it. Let's go now. Yeah, right. Pause, needle, blue. Black, drill, green.
Looking to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Black, 33. Yellow. Set, cut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
Catch made. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Red, cycle.
Running for it here with Hubbard. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers leading by 5. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Set, hut. Ready?
Hubbard can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12.
16.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Panthers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
46-yard line.
Ready?
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.